Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're on episode 3, part 5, and
Boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah, we've got a lot of questions. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Well, too bad I'm not me anymore. I reverted back to my true form.
Maya.
So, what happened?
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
He's on to me. Well, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
Oh, that's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. Is this what you were describing to me in what happens in modern-day Japan?
Oh, no, that was just, if they
this is just game logic,
yeah.
So there's only 3 days to each
But
trial.
they do have a very high conviction rate for, like, 2 big reasons. One, they don't have very many prosecutors, so they don't prosecute, like, cases they can't really prove.
Huh.
The other, if the police bring you in, you're going to confess. So, yeah. But Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is.
Really, Maya, I thought you had a handle on this.
I love how we're still investigating this, even though we've proven without a doubt that our client is innocent.
Yeah, he couldn't have possibly done it.
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why she's getting caught up.
Right.
Okay. Maybe we should go talk to WP.
Powers. Right.
Yeah, remember that, audience?
All right, off to the detention center. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, this
guy.
guy.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Live or die, make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping very high.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. All right, so we know that the director did it.
Well, we know that the director and Hammer are connected somehow anyway.
And the producer could have also done it. Ms. Vasquez, I guess.
Old
Of course, we
bags.
thought Old Bag did it, and then she didn't do it. So
I kind of feel like it was an accident. He just tripped and fell
Yeah.
on that spike, and there was no killer.
You know, this place is really peaceful when you're not yapping your gums. Old bag. I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts if we wanted.
Okay, let's eat the donuts.
You eat.
you eat, you die.
Phew, she's alive!
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets in her way. She always gets her way. Damn it.
She seems bitter.
Whippersnapper.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's a soft pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. Treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like to be treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. How about Mr. Hammer?
I'm powering up, whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, God, she's pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My old Hammer never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak? He would never stoop so low. Impossible.
All right. Well, let's go outside Studio 1. Or should we have gone to the employee area?
We'll have time.
We can go there later.
Unless we find the killer.
Thinking back to the day of the murder, Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? Zoink, Scoob.
Oh,
God, I gotta get my Spanish man out accent for this Vasquez lady.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
Ellipsis.
Hello?
Ellipses.
Hi. Hello.
Maya, you should be a little polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and died. Huh?
Perhaps you did not hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh, jeez.
My youthful exuberance. Mr. Powers wasn't killed. What? Wait. You know what?
I'm thinking I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it, Nick. She did it. She's killed. My fey blood screams justice.
Oh, God. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer.
by yourselves.
Uh,
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems exactly the same, like they didn't have the art budget to
I
change
guess
anything.
she was still on the high from getting a rare card she needed.
What rare card? You had a rare card?
It was the ultra premium rare. Or wait, that's the one she gave us.
Oh, you need one? I had one the whole time.
I bet she did.
Yeah.
Jeez. I wonder-
Okay, we've still got that ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the desk
All
there.
right. No, it still is nothing.
No, it's still not anything, yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 Typical summer romance stories.
I'm
Samurai Wars.
guessing.
Oh,
there's
the
nothing in
chairs?
here. It's the table.
Oh, look.
Documents and papers. Nothing important. I guess.
No, we don't read.
It's Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai.
All right. I'm going over to the.
Can we inspect the spike again just to look at it?
Yeah,
The
maybe
what?
now that we've
The examine
determined
in
that this
place?
is the real crime scene.
the outside.
Oh, can we? Yeah.
Can we examine here?
Can we like
yeah. just
drag it
had
over to the right?
Just had to
Yeah.
remember that clue.
Yeah.
Wow, so pretty. Yeah.
She said the
It
fence
does look
dangerous.
It could kill a
dangerous.
man.
In fact, it looks like it already has.
I'm gonna go to the employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over by and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around now. Yeah. No. No touchies. Eek. Hey, pal. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I could be a bit dramatique at times. Yeah, I suppose it's the actor in me. Did you see my accents?
Dramatique indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm ready to examine the plate on that table. Thank God no one moved it.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Should we just? Yeah, just keep talking.
So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything's in due time, pal. Like right now. Huh? Yep. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced. I'm stealing your lines, Phoenix. You can't stop me. Looks like it.
Oh my God, we're taking a dirty plate into the courtroom.
We have to.
Yeah.
Recognize this?
How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should autopsy the T-bone steak. Others think we should switch suspects. Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore now that he's conclusively innocent. I feel kind of bad for my boss.
How's Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Wow.
Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles.
We've seen a bottle with green stuff.
Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
That bottle. Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Ah.
Yep. Sounds like he was the one who put Powers to sleep. The victim himself.
So I was right.
I thought we established that, sir. Have you seen my pen?
Can we show him the bottle of pills that we have?
Recognize this.
Detective, about that bottle.
That's embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed it on my first sweep for evidence. I don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth. Must be tough being a dumbass.
Blush.
Should we... let's check out the dressing room, I guess. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? He's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Why would anyone want to be treated like dirt? What dirt? Why is this episode so dirty?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
Oh. Ellipsis. I know what dirt is.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that the trailer part of the, was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
We have to save the children, Nick.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine.
No, I won't.
They'll find a new hero.
No, I won't. That can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, do something. Say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
I guess the picture maybe?
Yeah, maybe the book of pictures even.
Oh. Maybe.
Or
maybe, yeah.
the plate with sleeping pills? Let's try one of them.
Yeah. That seemed to work.
This is why you can't stop the steel samurai.
I
Sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do I.
I guess
Nick.
that was the wrong one. Yeah, I think we need the book of pictures.
I do like the dramatic recognize this.
And this is?
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai.
Well, one does.
This show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
I would like to speak to your manager, Penny.
You're right.
Or her uncle, Inspector
Okay,
Gadget.
because Penny's a bigwig that can make these calls.
Yeah.
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
The 5-year plan began.
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died? Was there a trial?
It was an accident, of course.
There was no trial.
Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything. Anything. Ellipsis. It was an accident. Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
I mean, she's not going to sully Hammer's name.
Okay. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols.
Nichols?
Is her name Penny Nichols?
This game's awesome. 2001 was a good year. Like, I can't think of anything bad that happened in 2001. That joke came out. I don't know what happened.
All right. Anyway, we've heard
Let's
about
just keep
the
nickel and
accident.
diamond in this way. During filming with Jackhammer.
Yeah, Jackhammer. Oh, God. I just got that his name was Jackhammer.
Yeah, and Will Powers.
Will
too.
Powers.
Yeah.
Will Powers.
He
I
killed
just
a
got
man,
that.
didn't he?
Whipper and Snapper. Oh, that's not his name. It's just Whipper Snapper. Like dredging up dirt. Like some kind of dirt dredger upper. On the recently departed, no less. Suppose you think this is fun?
No,
No.
I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
It's not fun. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' uniform. Costume. Ah, rubbish. You expect me to believe that? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume.
We have the sleeping
Yeah,
pills
I got your proof.
and the T-bone steak.
Yeah.
That'll prove it. I mean, if somebody showed me a T-bone steak on a plate that's 5 days old, I'd believe them.
Here's my proof.
Little empty bottle.
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. And now mine.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. The T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yeah.
this plate, he used to eat that steak.
I love how they just let us carry the evidence around.
Yeah,
everywhere.
like he's just
There
like
are
in a.
traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Should you really be carrying her damn it, burlap sack of evidence that's around you? You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
His old bag.
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired of holding it all in.
In his old bag.
5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. A paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Old Bag.
Take this. Decisive proof.
A photograph?
Jesus!
Oh, that was where they died 5 years ago.
Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Jesus Christ!
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of the stairs. He pushed the other actor, and he fell on the flower box fence. He got it pretty good.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago, and I was there with the camera, I guess. I don't...
I understand. All
Or
right,
maybe
we got a
she's
5-year-old.
with the mafia and she silenced the paparazzi.
Maybe she was the paparazzi and she was silenced by giving it a job.
Ah.
I feel like we should present her the
I want a game about Ms. Oldbag now.
All right, don't need to be there.
We should probably go talk to the
The director.
producer
We haven't
again.
or the producer and the director, if we can find them.
Oh, all right. Well, let me come back there. And then we'll go outside studio.
But I do
1.
really hope that we talk to the director and we have to prove that he ate something else as well.
Can we show her the picture?
Oh, yes.
She's not even looking.
There.
What?
Where did you get that?
I will.
Old bag.
Old?
She means security lady, Nick. The person who gave us the photo.
Right. Well, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
The huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. By that fence.
Nick! She's luring us into a trap.
She's luring us into a trailer.
You came. Well then. What was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden?
I am sexually attracted to people who are about to find me guilty of murder.
You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
No, I think you have been for 5 years.
Yeah. That's what you did. Yeah. You used to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career was sour of its own accord.
You were the cause. You pressured him. And to think.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
He used up all the glue on purpose.
Can you prove it?
Take that. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
The security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. Wrenched it out of his hand. She did give him a few bruises. Wow.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool, but a useless one. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
This is valuable evidence.
Jesus! She's got the Turks.
Who are they?
The Turks. They're good at erasing Cloud and Company. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The Mako reactor must continue. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends.
No!
User psychic power. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me right now. Not bad. Very well. Well played. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. She brings in more gangsters to kill the court. You okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I have to be a little bit dramatic sometimes.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? No, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Looking wistfully up the screen.
Detective Gumshoe.
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay. I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez? All right. So we're pretty much done with the part, 5 now?
Yeah.
So tune in next time when we go into the next phase of this trial.
Find the real killer.
Take that. You tried to have us killed.
Thanks for watching.